In an African village where the hills touch the sky and the drums call at sunset, there lived a young man who carried a storm inside his mind. His name was Obinna, a 24-year-old from a quiet village near the Udi Hills. But Obinna's heart was not quiet. His thoughts never stopped moving. Every day he remembered his past mistakes. Every night he worried about the future. Because of this, he could not sleep well. He could not laugh. He had even forgotten how to smile. One evening, Obinna heard a story. In a faraway village high in the hills, there was an old wise man. Long ago, this man lived in the big city of Enugu. People said he was very wise and had helped many to find peace. But now he had left the busy city and lived close to nature. Sometimes, if visitors came, he gave them advice. Obinna thought to himself, maybe this elder can help me. Maybe I will find peace if I meet him. So he packed his small bag and began his journey. He walked through dusty roads, crossed streams, and climbed hills. The journey was long and tiring, but his hope kept him moving. After many days, he finally reached the quiet hilltop village. In front of him stood a small mud house covered with green plants. On the porch sat the old man, his eyes closed, his face calm like the morning river. Obinna stepped closer and spoke softly. Baba, my mind is restless. My thoughts will not stop. I want peace. Can you help me? The old man opened his eyes and gave a gentle smile. So you are looking for peace, he said. Come with me. I will give you a small task. The old man led Obinna to the small yard beside his house. There, he filled a calabash bowl with water until it was almost overflowing. He handed it to Obinna and said, take this bowl, walk to the end of the village and come back. But listen carefully. Do not let even one drop of water fall. Obinna was surprised, but he nodded. He held the bowl carefully and began to walk. The road was narrow and full of life. Women were pounding yam. Children were laughing and chasing chickens. Traders were calling out in the market and goats were bleating. But Obinna kept his eyes on the bowl. Step by step, he walked slowly, making sure the water did not spill. Some villagers looked at him with surprise, but no one stopped him. They knew he was learning something important. At last, Obinna returned. Baba, I did it, he said proudly. Not one drop fell. The old man smiled and asked, that is good, but tell me, did you see the children playing? Did you hear the goats calling? Did you notice the sound of the drums in the distance? Obinna shook his head. No, Baba, I only saw the water. The old man nodded gently. My son, that is the secret. When your mind is fixed on the present moment, there is no space for fear or worry. You were not thinking of your past. You were not afraid of your future. You only saw the water and your heart became still. Obinna's eyes grew wide. He understood. Peace was not something outside. It was inside in, waiting in the present moment. He bowed deeply. Baba, I understand now. If I stay in this moment, I will find peace. The old man smiled again. The evening sun painted the hills gold, and the birds flew back to their nests. Obinna walked away from the house, but he was no longer the restless young man who had arrived. He was a man with peace inside his heart. And so, Obinna found what he had been searching for all along. Peace lives in the present. If you enjoyed this story, like and subscribe for more.